Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Mash Gang. It was clearly inspired in name at least by Slayer. It's this one. It is South of Heaven. And South of Heaven is a low alcohol red pilsner weighing in at 0.5% ABV. It describes itself as being crisp, clean and red, and it says, your new favourite lager, bored of the same old? No, let's start that again. Your new favourite lager, born of the same old. Break up the never-ending stream of photocopied pilsners that you couldn't tell apart in a lineup with this crisp, dry and refreshing red lager. Unique character malts and noble hops make this both old school as hell but as modern as you like. Your hops are listed as Styrian Wolf, Galaxy and Nelson Sauvin. Should be familiar with those from Stoop. And you've got some oak chips in there. An N-Tense 800, whatever that is. You've got your usual ingredients. You've got water, malted barley, oats, wheat, malted dextrin, hops, yeast, chili, and Szechuan pepper in amongst the lovely ingredients there. So yeah, before we go on, I'm just pleased to be doing a proper beer video again. It's been 2 weeks since I've managed to do one, so still feeling rough. Throat has decided to do some weird shit this week. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this out into a glass and see what we think. So, pouring into my AF Beer Club glass tonight because my Mash Gang ones still haven't been washed because I used them for water in the week. Anyway, the pour is red, very red, very heady, wow. Okay. Arguably the largest head I've ever had on an alcohol-free beer. Tell me that doesn't look like a like one of those sweets you used to have as a kid that were mostly head, slightly beer flavoured jelly sweets. Actually, beer up close in the glass. It's browny red. It's almost ruby with a lovely off-white head. Nice, tight and compact as well. That looks superb. Really does. See if we can let that reduce a little. No, it's got some good roll to it. It looks like it's going to have good body. Really does. Let's have a whiff. It's malty. Very, very malty. It's very malty. Something very familiar with this aroma. I've smelled it before in another beer and I can't remember which one it was. Big, big, big malts. Subtle, almost. I'm trying to get it. Something slightly sharp, almost coffee-like in the background. But yeah, it looks amazing, I must say. It looks an absolutely amazing beer. It smells very, very malty and right up my street, and it's getting to that time of year where you want a maltier beer because it's getting colder. So looks good, smells interesting. Let's have a taste. Cheers. It's malty, really malty. There is quite a lot going on there, really, for a lager. It doesn't taste like a lager. It doesn't. It's delicious, but at the same time, it messes with your head because you know it's a lager on the can, but it tastes more. It's got bitter vibes going on. It really has. Anyway, the body is light to medium. Lovely carbonation. Bitter, hoppy, malty. And when I say hoppy, it's balanced. But the hops are present and they are bringing a freshness, a slight crisp, clean, almost peppery citrus type nature edge to them. But the malts are real character here, and I'm really pleased that this has been made. It's wonderful. Still can't figure out. It's similar to something else I've had before, but I can't think what it is. It's very tasty, very refreshing, but at the same time warming. It's doing things that lager shouldn't do. That is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. So, South of Heaven, low alcohol red pilsner. What do I think of you? Well, as always, before I tell you what I think of you, we're going to go to the scoreboard of joy for the first time in 2 weeks, which says that South of Heaven has had 177 check-ins, 4 from people I know, 3.56 as an average overall, slightly higher at 394 from the 4 people I know who've tried it. My scoreboard of joy, slightly void of anything at the moment apart from the name, so we're going to fill it in and we're going to top it off just so we can revisit the beautiful looks of this beer. So just to top off, we'll try and generate not quite so much head. There we go. That's better. Look at it. It's absolutely glorious. It looks like a pint of best bitter. And I love that look. Look up close to the head. See if we can... Look at it. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Stunning. The best looking alcohol-free beer I've ever had. Hands down. Full point. Aroma. It's malty. It's bright. It's twiggy. It does not smell like a lager. It smells like something wintry and warming and cake-like. It's going to go up my nose if I'm not careful. The malts shine through and I love it. I've yet to have a really, really delicious malty alcohol-free beer. That one is a banging aroma and it's a good strength as well. The body, superb, light to medium, great carbonation. It's not overdone. It's just about spot on. Wouldn't change a thing. And the taste, like I say, it's balanced, but it's malt forward, if that kind of makes sense. The malt really sings. It's dominant, but the hops balance it out nicely. They sit just behind the malt. And like I say, they bring a clean, crisp, almost citrus-like edge to the flavour. It is absolutely delicious. It's having a point. And the finish, it does things that a lager shouldn't do. It warms you up. What's that about? Lager doesn't do that. But it leaves you feeling fulfilled. It leaves you feeling comforted. It's weird, but it's brilliant. It's having a point. So the finish has got a whole point, which means it's got a full 5 out of 5, ladies and gents, boys and girls. So we can go to the bonus points. We're going to go in reverse order, but would I buy it again? Yeah, there's no question about that. I was raised on malty, dark, slightly hoppy, twiggy beers. And it's ingrained in my soul in a big, big way. And this, despite being called a lager, it doesn't taste like a lager. It is incredible. And so yeah, I'd absolutely buy it again. Value for money. It's a mash gang beer. What do I always say about mash gang beers? They're always value for money because they're brilliant. They're made with love. They're made with the best ingredients. There's no two ways around it. That's brilliant. So the full bonus point. It's malty. It's hoppy. It's twiggy. It's refreshing. It's clean. It's delicious. Yeah, there's no two ways around it. It's having the full bonus point because I have not had a properly malty alcohol-free beer taste this good before. I've had some malty ones and they taste like Weetabix and should have been drain poured, but this is perfect in every way. So yeah, South of Heaven has got a full 5 out of 5 with all the bonus points tonight. So boys and girls of Mash Gang and Fierce Beer, because that's where this one was brewed, I believe. Yes, Fierce Beer up in Aberdeen. This is incredible. It may well be my alcohol-free beer of the year 2023. We'll find out in December. So yeah, we're going to leave it there and say that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.